I'm here at my listing at 13570 Thornton in Frisco. If you'd like to see more information about the property itself, I've got other videos on it, but this is specifically addressing how listing a property overpriced affects the sale of that property. So I've got right here the comps for this property, and according to the comps, this should be listed at about $875,000 to $900,000. Really, these comps support a valuation of between $850,000 to $875,000 since we don't have a pool. But I was going to be a little bit more aggressive on this one because of the nature of buyers that are looking in this neighborhood. They tend to not pay full price regardless of where you price it. So I was going to price it a little aggressively so that we arrive at the right number. Now, my seller, even with this data, decided that they wanted to list it at a full $1 million. So we're talking between $100,000 and $150,000 over where the comps say this property should sell for. Now, in the build up to this, I gave all the diligence and attention to this property that I would any other property. I have all the information on the property, the neighborhood. I've got these beautiful brochures with the professional photography, lots of information on the property, information on the neighborhood, what they love about the neighborhood, what they love about the home. I've got all the disclosures with all of the stuff that the seller's done, all the due diligence and upgrades they've done over the years. I even had a rendering of what the backyard would look like with a pool, just in case someone thought to themselves, I like this, but I don't think a pool can fit in the backyard. What would that look like? I had a rendering made just for that purpose. Despite all of this material, all of the social media advertising I was doing, nothing can help buyers or nudge buyers in a market like this to spend between $100,000 and $150,000 over list or over a really valuation for a property like this. So what happened? Very expectedly, very predictably, crickets. For the first 3 weeks when we were at just under $1,999,000, we didn't receive a single offer. There's a lot of interest because this is a well-known neighborhood. There's a lot going on. The schools are great here. The location is great, but not a single offer, not a single even suggestion that an offer was coming. So as I had it designed in the listing agreement, after 3 weeks, we dropped the price to the listing price that I felt it should be. And from my standpoint, as a very experienced realtor, very expectedly, we got offers immediately. We got offers within the first 2 days of dropping the price. That first weekend where we had the lower price, we got 3 offers. In the coming week, we got 3 more offers, and we were eventually able to get it to a number above where I actually anticipated it selling for from the very beginning. But all of this took over a month to happen. So if we would have priced it correctly initially at $900 or under, we would have gotten all of this interest at the beginning. At a house of at this price point, with the property taxes as they are in Texas, that means that those sellers burned through over $2,000 while they were waiting for the offers to come along, which were waiting for the right price. I think some sellers have this idea that it doesn't matter what they price it at, those who are interested in the property are going to submit an offer even if it comes in low, but that's just not the reality of the situation. You have some very aggressive buyers who are willing to submit an offer $50,000, $100,000, $150,000 below, or in this case, 5, 10, or 15% below listing. But those buyers are pretty rare. Once they realize that, hey, this isn't, within the price range that I was looking at, or this isn't within the price range that this house should go for in the neighborhood, they'll just go on to the next property. So what's the moral of the story? There's no amount of expertise in a very prolific real estate agent. There's no amount of advertising information you can provide, social media blasting, open houses. There's no amount of legwork or enticing you can do in a market like we have today, which is very much a buyer's market, that can overcome a significant overpricing of your property. So I feel blessed that we were able to get a number above 875 on this one. I thought that after being a month on the market, that would be an outside shot. So it's great that we were able to get offers up to that point. But in most situations, you're not going to be so lucky. Statistically, over 70% of your best offers come within the first week on the market. So once that week is gone, and once that week has been eclipsed by 3 more weeks, the likelihood of you getting a good number, a number that it should sell for, is very small. So price it right. Listen to your, first of all, regardless of where you are, make sure you do your due diligence and get a high-powered, get a rock star, super experienced, very knowledgeable agent for your area, and listen to them on the pricing. They're good at their job for a reason, and they will advise you properly if they have the track record, the expertise, and the know-how to do so. So once the right agent is in place, make sure you follow through with their game plan, because a successful agent's game plan will lead you to success. Don't overprice it, price it accurately, price it appropriately, and you'll not only get a good number, you'll get it quickly.